What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Creed back with another video, man. Oh my god. Y'all already know, man. Shout out to Ironheart Riri. You know what I'm saying? Um the racism and the criticism, the deep criticism for the show is already out. Not even giving it a chance. I haven't seen it yet. I will be seeing it this weekend. But it's uh I got to report on this because it's my um I guess my duty to, give my opinion on these crazy people. Here we go. Y'all check out what this TikToker had to say.
Oh my God, I wonder what this nerd-erotic panel of men and people not of color have to say about a show with a young black female lead. There has to be some genuine commentary happening here, right? Some thoughtful, nuanced breakdown, right?
My stepdad
Black girl
used to say
magic.
the best way to know a thing
My stepdad, because my real dad
is to
left
take it
me.
apart.
Are they gonna play black music so I know there's a black person starring in it?
I don't know
Yeah,
this is a
I'm
show about black
confused.
people until I hear hip hop. Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know if I'm supposed to like it or not.
Yeah.
You could tell when she said stepdad that it was going to be about black people.
You heard it. You heard what they said. I don't need to repeat it. You already know what it was. That wasn't criticism. That wasn't analysis. That was straight up mockery. And not just of Ironheart, but of black culture, black families, black identity. And that smug little tone they had while saying it wasn't accidental. That was intentional. That was meant to belittle, to devalue, to turn a show featuring a brilliant young black girl into a punchline. You hear a black girl mention her stepdad and your first instinct is to laugh. You hear certain music and you start making assumptions about what kind of show this is going to be. You're not pointing anything out. We're not learning anything from you. You're just trying to get a laugh at the expense of blackness. Like it's worthless.
What would her Jarvis be called? Jemima?
Jarvisqua. I already said Jarvisqua.
Jaquisha.
I think Jamichael works good.
I'm going with Shanae. I'm gonna go with shit.
Oh, they made me want to beat them up.
Likely.
Shit. I think you mean Shathiad.
Joanna man. Joanna man.
You want an Iron Man?
Joanna Iron Man.
You want a father?
And then the names. The whole joke about what her AI would be called wasn't even creative. It was just a laundry list of the most stereotyped, overused characters you could pull from your mental filing cabinet, labeled things I think sound ghetto. You're not critiquing the show. You're flexing your own biases and trying to get a room full of yes men to laugh along with you.
You know, they need to be thankful there's Marvel fatigue and nobody's gonna, except for Disparu and me and a couple people here are gonna watch that fucking show.
I've been looking forward to this for months.
I have too. But I don't, like, nobody's even gonna bother, like, and nobody's gonna watch that.
And then saying the show is lucky no one's gonna watch it because of Marvel fatigue. You're not talking about fatigue. You're hoping people don't tune in.
Yo, where these people at? Y'all give me the address.
You want this to fail, not because of its quality or storytelling, but because a young black girl is at the center of it. That's what you meant. We all heard it. And I don't care what else you said in that video. I don't care what your larger point was supposed to be. Once you let that kind of mess fly, the rest is irrelevant. You can't bury that under 7 more minutes of so-called commentary. You said what you said, loudly and proudly, surrounded by a panel of people who didn't push back for a second. Not one black voice. And I already know some of y'all thought it was hilarious. But let me tell you something. This is exactly how bias stays alive. This is how people learn it's okay to laugh at what they don't understand and who they don't respect. It's not funny. It's never been funny. So watch Ironheart. Not because it's perfect, not because it's Marvel, but because Riri Williams matters. Because her story deserves to be told. Because representation like this matters to kids growing up in a world still full of this kind of trash.
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my God, I wonder.
I agree. I agree. And it's a shame, man, because these types of characters, like the Ironheart character, um, who else? The Ironheart character, the Young Avengers. These are not necessarily for adults. These are for young kids, young impressionable kids that have somebody who looks like them and represents, I guess their age group or their things like that. And it sucks that a whole bunch of grown men get on there and act like that. It really does. It really does, man. I man, y'all give me the give me the address. I want to do something, but I will say this. It's expected in this internet era. You're allowed to say the most heinous things and get away with it, and then when you get beat up, you get a no GoFundMe or whatever uh, for your legal fees and victimhood that you're gonna claim after you get beat up or whatever happens to you. But I do agree. I do agree. It's a shame because young black kids already have um, a lot of obstacles when they're before they're born and when they're born and throughout the duration of their life. And it's a shame to see grown white men get on camera dishing like this. Imagine how it makes these young kids feel. You know, even if it's not a black child, even if it's a Mexican child, Asian child, they like diversity is always good. Um, again, this sucks. This sucks. I'm going to the next one because I got another one, and we're just gonna check it out. All right, this guy said he breaks down Ironheart also, and excuse me if I don't know everybody's name. Uh, I have a busy schedule, so I try to give everybody credit. But here we go.
Apparently, people were reviewing Ironheart negatively before the show came out publicly. Another DI creation of Marvel. No struggle. She's just naturally smart because she's black and a woman. I didn't know that someone that had to overcome losing her dad, her best friend, and her stepfather had everything handed to her. But even if Riri Williams was a genius who didn't have to struggle, comic book fans love that when it happens to white people. Nobody ever saw Tony Stark go study, and he owes most of what he has to his daddy. Stephen Strange, Reed Richards, Doctor Doom, Hank Pym. They show up with ego and bravado, and nobody has a problem relating to them. But if a black woman exhibits the exact same behavior, you hate her character. And that sort of bias is why we need shows like this. And if you're so threatened by black confidence that you review bomb a show where it comes up fictionally, go get some therapy!
Okay, what he's talking about before the show even came out. Uh, they review bombed it. The haters review bombed it. They do a lot of shows like that. A lot of Marvel shows actually get review bombed, but a lot of black shows also get review bombed. This is an ongoing problem, but what it was saying is, before the show even came out, like more than hours, I think almost 10 hours before the show came out, um, it had very bad reviews, and I don't know why they put out you can vote on it before the show came out, but it happened. But they did eventually catch them all and ban all the people. But it's a shame. Again, representation is always good. For me, representation is nationwide pride. It's national pride because we can show the world that you can become from a variety of different backgrounds and excel at what you do. But it hurts the American dream, American culture, when you have so many people wanting the destruction of another person. You know, I'm not giving no excuses on either side, but I just think this is a poor American trait. It's a poor human trait because humans are like that overall. But I would expect America because America's so young as far as being a country, and it excelled at a lot of things. And the only reason why America excels so much is because of the diversity that it has in it. So it's disappointing, but let's support these new shows, man. Let's support Marvel. Let's support Ironheart. Let's support diversity. I have no problem looking at a white show. I have no problem looking at a black show. As long as it's good, I don't care. But let's not, kill kids, like dreams and hopes and people they look up to because you want to make a stupid joke. And again, the Nerd Riot or Nerdrotic or whoever they are, the dudes, I think they were trying to be funny, but that wasn't the time or place to be funny. And you could be funny without being super rude and being effed up. But it is what it is. I catch one of them dudes, y'all know what time it is. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think. Have you seen Ironheart? You know what I'm saying? How do you like it? If you're not, you know what I'm saying? What other Marvel show y'all into? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.